For me, study abroad was an amazing experience. I think it's one that I will always remember, and the memories I made there were incredible. And it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm very glad I did so. That I studied abroad. I think the way it changed me the most is that it made me into a more globally conscious person, and a person of the world. Also, I would say, in study abroad, you're exposed to a different culture and you get to live in it for a few months, and it's just a very unique opportunity that you get that you wouldn't necessarily get if you travel for tourism or if you just stay at home. You're exposed to a different way of doing things. You're exposed to different people. You're exposed to a different culture. You're a different language depending on the country where you go to, and it's just a very exciting opportunity where you kind of get to see how different people of different parts of the world live, and you get to see like how things are done differently and how things are done similarly. So you get to kind of see the similarities that there are between people and the differences that also exist. And it makes you, I think, a more well-rounded person that kind of has an idea of what's going on in the world. Um, so students that are maybe skeptical about going abroad, or maybe thinking about it, I would definitely say that it's awesome and it's a great opportunity. And it's definitely a unique opportunity. You only get to study abroad during your college years, so you don't have much of a chance to do so. But if you do, I would say it's awesome. You potentially get to learn the language depending on the country where you go to. You meet incredible people that you otherwise wouldn't have met if you didn't study abroad. Um, and you get to kind of live a different lifestyle than you normally would, where you're kind of outside your comfort zone, where you're away from home and you kind of have to solve problems by yourself, and have to become more of a grown up. I would say. I think that was an amazing opportunity. For me, I think one of my favorite parts was the fact that we were paired up with tandem partners from the local university, and these are two friends that I have that I still talk to today and that I still FaceTime, and it's just awesome to be able to say that I have friends across the world and that I know people of different cultures and things like that, and can always contribute something to my life, and be a positive influence and things like that. Um, and I also know that there's a lot of myths that go around with studying abroad. I think a lot of students, what they have against studying abroad is that they feel like they'll miss out on whatever their friends are doing on campus in the U.S. and things like that. But I found that that wasn't necessarily the case. With modern technology and FaceTime and texting and video chat and everything, I think you kind of, if you want to, you can keep up with your friends, and I did so, and I would talk to them almost every day, and you really don't miss out on much. You're kind of connected all the time, and the trade-off, I think, is worth it. You're in a different country, you're learning, you're having experiences, you're living life, and yeah, I would definitely say it's a great experience, and you're definitely not missing out on campus life that much. So yeah, I would definitely recommend to anyone to study abroad. It's a great experience, and if you get the opportunity to, I would go ahead and do it because it's life changing, and it makes you into a more well rounded and better person. I would say. Thanks.